Hello and welcome to a new Flight Simulator 2024 video. Today's video is going to be practicing the scientific research missions for the first time. Now this is trying to give you a bit of an idea of what to expect when you do this mission. Now this is the one that's built into the game for you to try out, to learn it. So you can see Prescott University is doing a study to enhance early warning systems that protects residents from tornadoes. So we'll need to gather some data. Unfortunately, it looks like a funnel is starting to form in the area. So it looks like we're about to go... Oh well, we are actually going to go and get into a tornado. I think you can kind of see it around there as well. Right, well let's get into the mission and see what we're about to encounter. So we're flying the Diamond. Gives us 654,500 XP. And 18,330 credits. That's crazy. Now we're never going to get all of those credits. There's no way. But this should make us a decent amount of money here. So this is the first time we'll be able to use the Diamond in career mode. So we've got a multi-engine aircraft, which will make flying that bit easier. The tornadoes in the background. That's cool. Okay. Wow. There's just a tornado there. Just floating around. Obviously got a camera on the front of it as well, so we need to get rid of these chocks, engine covers, pitot cover, and the static port cover. I'm not sure where the static port cover is. It's at the back of the aircraft. Terraventia research. Right, let's get ourselves on board the aircraft. So even got some seats in the back there as well, it's pretty cool. Can we, Nope, looks like we need to go in from this side. Let's see if we can actually reach the door handle from here. We can. Okay. Let's request boarding of the science people.
Receive in progress.
These trees here, not so great. Okay, so we've got the science people on board now. Let's get ourselves set up. So, airframe de-icing, so fuel pump, right fuel pump. Electronic master, AV master on, pitot heat on, probably a good idea. Alternators on. Okay, so we've got low volts, but that really just means most of the time that the engines haven't started, so let's start the engines.
Attention please.
Okay, engines are started, we're ready to go.
What we need within 16053. So let's get to it. Jessie is leading the session today. Listen to her carefully. She's our best onboard engineer. She knows exactly what she needs. Captain, we will follow the strict protocol our research team provided. In 16053 on your end, you'll be asked to perform specific maneuvers on time to help capture the data about the tornado forming in the best way possible. Okay, it's been a long-haul project at Euphoric Air Movies. Let's make it happen.
Air movies, okay, so they're shooting a movie basically.
Prescott Ground Diamond November 16053 with Sierra request taxi for takeoff departure to the east.
Diamond November 16053 taxi to and hold short of runway 21 left via taxiway Delta. Contact tower on 121.7 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 21
Let's get ourselves
left
moving.
using taxiway Delta.
So the last time they
9053.
made me learn how to fly this aircraft, they basically cut one of my engines out and made me fly with just one. So it should be far easier flying this aircraft with two engines.
Jesse, is your gear all set?
All set. Probes and onboard instruments are operational.
Seems a bit strange to make me taxi between two aircraft sitting there, but okay. So scientific research is one of those missions I wasn't too sure I'd be really that interested in. We might be wrong. Because, well, we're going to go and fly into a tornado, well, not into a tornado, but we're going to fly near one anyway, so that's pretty cool. Can we see the tornado? Yep, there's the tornado over there. It's quite cool. I mean, it looks a little bit, you know, Hollywood, because really you probably wouldn't really see much of it because of the rain, etc. that normally surrounds them, but it's cool. It's pretty cool. Also, the Diamond is pretty cool. Very happy I get to fly this for this mission. It's just easier flying an aircraft with two engines. At least I've found that anyway. Finally get to actually fly a proper aircraft though, rather than just a Cessna or some, you know, de Havilland Viking Air, whatever it was called. I actually can't remember the name of it. It's not the Twin Otter. It's the Tail Dragger one. It's alright, but if you don't watch your fuel, you know, you will crash. And that's a sad time. But at least it doesn't look as if I've got very long to fly to get towards a tornado at least, so that's pretty decent. I'm gonna let the hold short point now. Just don't want to take too long in getting there, because there's a lot of credits here at stake. The windsock over there is having a bad time. Oh, taxi speeding. That's me in trouble already. What the hell is the windsock doing though? It's like there's not even any wind blowing through it and it's still turning left and right. That's crazy. Them crazy windsocks. Must have got them off Temu or something. This is like a roundabout. They're very fancy aircraft to be taken up towards a tornado. Let's get our clearance and let's get out of here. Just hear the tornado in the background over there.
Prescott Tower, Diamond, November 1605. Tree ready for.
I mean, you have to admit, that's pretty cool.
Runway 21 left.
Diamond November 1605, tree altimeter 29.902 east, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 21 left.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21 left, Diamond 05 tree.
Flaps are already set for takeoff. As I set them earlier and I can see that they're down. I don't know if this aircraft will naturally turn to the left or right based on the fact that it's a twin engine. I would hope not. Doesn't seem to be, it seems to be pretty stable actually. decent rate of climb here, so I think we'll get the gear up. Start to think of reducing those flaps in a moment as well.
Diamond 05 tree, continue for east departure.
Prescott Tower Diamond, November 1605. Tree continue for east departure.
Low air pressure around a twister is a serious risk. Don't fly too close.
Seems like a bit of good advice, to be honest.
The funnel's already fully developed, looks even more impressive from up here. It's crazy here.
See it off
As
the
you know,
nose,
we
yeah.
need you to circle around subject while the team starts collecting. We know it's a challenging maneuver, so we'll maintain minimum communication to avoid distracting you. Initiating recording. Looking good. Let's keep moving, we're on track. Looking good. Everything's going as planned. Please continue. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Let's keep moving, we're on track.
Looking good. Let's take a look from the outside. Is the camera moving? Camera's not moving anywhere. I was kind of thinking maybe the camera would move.
We've done half the work.
Wow.
That's a wrap for this one.
That's it.
Diamond 05 tree, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Prescott Tower Diamond, November 1605. Tree frequency change.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Just a tornado over there. Now obviously these aren't in the base sim. Like they're not just in there where you could fly around them if they formed, but cool nonetheless.
Just a little more. Looking good, let's keep going.
The hillside in front of me is getting a little bit close. I might be about 6,200 feet and we're not doing that, so. Too busy trying to look out at the tornado, to be honest. I can't see it anymore.
Prescott Tower Diamond, November 1605 tree, is 4 miles south, 6,100 feet with Sierra to land.
Okay, that's that. The tornado's still there. Tornado is still there.
Fly right traffic runway 21 left Diamond 05
Overflying the airport without an announcement, okay. Pretty sure it was asking me to fly over this direction, but yep. Plus the airport's in front of me, not behind me where I was. Now, is it going to give me grief for overflying the airport again, potentially? Right. Okay. So that was pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, it wasn't the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm sure there'll be other similar missions like that to try. I really wish the upper view would, like, default. Especially for this aircraft, because the nose here makes it so hard to see. I know we're at a pretty dramatic nose up right now, but...
Diamond 05 tree wind calm, cleared to land runway 21 left.
Cleared to land runway 21 left Diamond 05 tree.
Let's get the flaps down. Right, let's make this landing pretty decent one. Tornado friend is still over there, still just chilling. And we're a little low.
Finally back. That was quite something, I must say.
You know,
Diamond 05 tree, turn next taxiway.
turn next. The taxiway's down in front of me. But if I don't go to this hold short point, it's going to give me a lot of problems. Pretty sure that was an illegal maneuver. But the game wanted me to do it. And it didn't change my hold short point. So I'm blaming the game here.
Diamond 05 tree, contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 for Diamond 05 tree.
Let's get that.
Prescott
I mean, I like
ground,
how they
Diamond
stop
November
us in a
1605
place where we
tree,
can
taxi
see the
parking.
tornado. That's pretty cool.
Diamond November 1605 tree taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway
Guy's
Alpha.
mustache is pretty cool. Let's get this baby to the parking area and get it turned off, and let's finish this mission. It was a pretty easy mission. It was like flight seeing, just with a tornado in the middle. That's basically what it is. It's like flight seeing or first flights, where you just rotate around the same spot over and over. Except you do it with the tornado in the middle. mean, the tornado's cool to look at, though, I will give it that. The fact that it's something you can do in the game is pretty interesting. But it does make me think, like, what other scientific research missions are they now going to include? Because this is one of the ones that I didn't really know what they were planning with them, because they had only really showed the tornado. And if it's only tornadoes, well, that could be quite boring. You think you could do it where, like, you know, if there's a hurricane or a storm off the coast somewhere, where, like, in the UK right now there's Storm Bert. So you could, in theory, you know, if you wanted to, fly through that and collect scientific data. But we'll see. I mean, I think that'd be quite interesting to see which other mission types they have. So I think I'll have a quick look at the world map once that's done, just to see... Oh, taxi speeding again, god damn it. I will have a look at the map just to check and see what else is there now that we've unlocked them. So they'll see the tornado. It's cool to look at. Obviously it doesn't do anything, it just seems to sit in the same spot. Which is still pretty cool though. Also, this taxiway is a bit too full of aircraft. Probably colliding with several of them. It's an R-22 though, that's a helicopter I definitely want to try flying. Those nice cars.
Impressive effort, team. This will really push our research forward. Let's study what we collected and catch up at our next session.
Okay, so the mission is complete. Hopefully we actually get those full, like, 16,500 credits that it threatened to give me, which would pretty much make up for the 2-engine rating. Overflying airport, I don't see how that was something that I could have avoided. So, kind of annoying actually that it's penalised me for that. But we've got 196,000 XP after it, so it's pretty decent. Right, let's see. Has the game crashed? I think the game might have crashed. Okay, so we are now out of the mission. My reputation actually went down from that mission. Probably because of the taxi overspeed and the overflying an airport that wasn't there. But that's fine, these things happen. So my rating is now C. So we'll get that back up at some point. I don't know how much money I made, although I did make quite a bit because I was a couple of thousand. So pretty cool that we've unlocked a new specialization? Maybe? We must have done. It must be under, like, flight seeing or something, because it was not there. So I need to get a few more for that. Right, okay, so now let's see. We should have new missions unlocked. And can we see any? That's flying a Cessna. Tour guide. Light seeing. Maybe there's none in that area? Maybe that's just like you only get one of those missions and that's it. But that wouldn't make much sense. Beacon Air, that's the one that's likes to kill itself because it has no... Well, if you don't select the right fuel. Okay, so no one's there. We've got a few bits of... like a little bit of an area up here unlocked. So I'm not seeing anything that looks like... No, nothing there that looks like scientific research stuff. Nothing here, maybe? No, just tour flights. Sightseeing again. What's this? Family feature. That's advertising for the banner towing. Not seeing any here in this part of Europe. Now, we have unlocked a large part of Scotland, so maybe there'll be some sort of scientific research to do here. We have cargo from Prestwick to Skye, though, in a Skyhawk. That's actually not too... well, it could be alright. No, just a lot of flight seeing stuff. There's not really any other... Wick, that'd be a good one. Take that Optica up there, because then we can fly from Wick. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so I don't see any other flight, scientific research missions. Maybe they're like a limited time thing, like they'll pop up from time to time. And we need to go and have a look at them, but they don't seem to be a thing that you can just do as and when you feel like it. That'll be the first time we take a thing to an oil rig. That's cool. What's this? Medium cargo transport. We don't have the stuff for that yet. And that's transport with an airliner. Okay, so that's where it takes us from Seoul to Incheon. Search and rescue alone in the South China Sea. Oh, we've also got this area of Madagascar. Is there any scientific stuff down here? No, there's barely anything down here. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious then that those are very, very limited time missions, and they... Oh, there's a VIP charter from... Okay, so that's cool to know that that's there. Oh yeah, so they are very limited time missions, and you will not be able to do them as you please, as they don't seem to exist. Which is fine, because, well, scientific stuff might only come up every so often as and when it's required. So, what do I think about scientific research? I think it was actually quite interesting. I like the idea that there's a thing that a camera crew needs to go and film, but it is basically just flight seeing with an extra twist. It seemed fairly short, and I'm also a little bit disappointed that they don't seem to be very frequent on the map. Now, maybe I need to unlock more of the map first, but you'd think that, you know, with the areas that I've unlocked already, there would probably be something that was available. No, it's not. So, will I do it again? Yes, if one pops up, I will give it another try, because it does earn you quite a bit of money, and money right now is exactly what I need, other than rating. My rating needs to go up on my reputation. Yeah. Okay, so it was actually quite enjoyable, fairly quick, short, easy, not a whole lot to it, so pretty straightforward and decent. What would I give it out of 10? If I was going to give it out of 10, probably like a 5. It wasn't that exciting, but it had some cool points to it. But it was basically just like flight seeing, but slightly better. Okay, well, let me know what you think of the scientific research missions down below in the comments. And also if you have encountered any other ones since doing it. And remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.